Hi, everybody, and welcome into ClemsonTigers.com. Don Munson along with the head coach of your men's basketball team, Brad Brownell, as we talk a little bit about the upcoming game with Miami here in Littlejohn Saturday at 6 o'clock. First, before we talk about the Hurricanes, people behind us may be able to see DeAndre Hopkins working with one of your assistant coaches. Let's talk about his move into the program and how that's gone so far in just a couple of days.
Well, it's a slow process. It's a lot different football and basketball, especially in terms of conditioning and just the nature of the games. We don't play 5 or 7 seconds and then go back and talk about it in a huddle. We go for minutes at a time, and he's got to get his conditioning to a different level, and he's using a lot of different muscles that he hasn't used for a while. But it's nice to have him out here. It's nice to have him back. You can see right away that he's a very good passer. But he has a lot of things to pick up. He's going to spend a lot of time after practice, like today, with coaches and managers going through things so he understands terminology, offensive schemes, defensive schemes. Our guys have been going hard since August, and he's obviously been playing football, and now he's got to make up all that. So it'll take a little bit of time, but we're glad to have him with us.
Do you expect to have him on the floor Saturday? That probably is a question you're going to be asked 1,000 times.
Well, it's doubtful, highly unlikely that he would play for a while. I just think there's going to be too many things that he's going to have to pick up on and learn before that would happen. And he's got to earn a little bit of his way on our team. We've got guys, again, that have been playing a lot. He's got to earn his spurs. And if he plays well in practice and he outcompetes against guys and produces, then he'll have a chance to get onto the court. But if he can't beat out the guys we already got, then he's going to sit over there and cheer a little bit and earn his way to hopefully get some time later in the season.
And I guess final question on this subject. Do you like what you've seen so far in just 2 days with him?
I like a lot of the things about him. Certainly I think he's a very competitive young man, and he has a good feel for basketball. But there's a lot of things that he doesn't know. And the change from Division I basketball out of high school is a big one for anybody. And when you make it in January as opposed to in August, it's even more difficult. So that's hard for anybody to catch up. We'll just see how quick a learner he is and how he adjusts to our system.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the Canes. Big athletic group coming in here Saturday. Tough matchup for you.
Really are. Reggie Johnson inside is probably one of the best big men in our league, 6'10", 300 pounds. He had 22 and 7 or 9 or whatever it was against Duke, and was just a handful inside. And he's made better by the two guards, Grant and Scott. Those two guys together are a phenomenal backcourt. They can shoot the ball. They put pressure on your defense with penetration. They both have got a couple years of experience now and feel very comfortable at the level. And the inside-outside combination is what's making Miami very difficult. And then you combine that with guys like Garius Adams that are big, long wing athletes. Adrian Thomas, who's a phenomenal shooter at the 4 spot. And they can really stretch you and make shots and beat you with threes, but then they can beat you inside with size and athleticism and strength. So it's a very good team, and a team that I think Coach Haith has said he feels like they should be one of the teams that finish in the top half of this league, and be a great competition for our guys.
All right, home court advantage, always so important, and I know that you want to urge the fans to show up en masse here Saturday.
Yeah, it'd be really nice. I think we've played well enough here recently to deserve a good crowd. We've gotten our ship a little bit going in the right direction. Our guys have been playing hard. We've executed much better. We've improved a lot through the month of December. We need to be ready for ACC play, and certainly Littlejohn, when it's loud and when it's roaring on game night, is a phenomenal home court, and we need that for all the ACC games.
All right, so tickets are still available for the Miami game here in Littlejohn Coliseum Saturday night at 6 o'clock. Come on out and support this fella. I think that right now with his team having won 6 in a row, he certainly deserves that. For head coach Brad Brownell, I'm Don Munson. Thanks for being with us here on ClemsonTigers.com.